Nailed it.
Nailed it.
There we are. Whole time.
What's up, fam?
From Area for 51.
I would like to also be live from Area 51.
51.
Can we start? Okay, this is the thing that I think that we both grew up in internet culture that I don't want to say that, like, you know, we're aging ourselves with this, but, like, we remember the 55 people.
55. I didn't hear that until high school, so, like, I don't even know when it came out.
I think it's high school. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
I mean, I didn't hear it until I graduated college. I'm so young.
I'm 12.
I'm 12.
No, we are getting the Periscope pulled up so we can have the pre-show. All you guys can chat, I guess, if you want. Is that...
Chat.
Do people still chat?
I think people still chat.
Do people do the chatting?
Is our chat room still around?
I think they are, but for murderers.
Oh. Okay.
Like school shooting, people use chat rooms.
I used to be a big chat room person.
Until
my favorite chat room got closed. So there was some internal drama with the people running the chat room.
I love this so much.
And it shut down.
I'm going to make sure that our audio is working. Yeah, it is.
It's working.
Guys, we are killing it.
We have like 12 things checked off already, and it's only been 7 months.
You know, when you put it like that, Megan. What's up, guys? I'm Gat, and this is my pessimistic co-host.
Glitter!
She's not wrong, okay? Like, look, we all learn at our own pace.
We're averaging more than one a month, so...
Yeah, that's actually a good thing.
We're winning.
We are.
Hashtag winning.
We are winning so much, and we're here. So when you're here, you're here.
When you're here, you're here.
Stop complaining about it.
Sprots take slogan.
Yeah, Olive Garden ain't got shit on our messiness. So welcome in. It's the pre-show. We are... Where are we?
We're in Area 51. Area? I don't know why I can't say that.
Area?
Area.
Areola 51.
Areola 51. Oh my god, why hasn't that been made fun of yet?
You know what? I have a lot of questions about this because I don't get it. When did this start? Area 51 memes. I know that we're a part of it now.
We are a part of it. We are a meme itself.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't know?
No.
Or are you being
I'm dead serious. Okay, I got off Instagram.
It's not on Instagram. It's on Facebook, which you are on.
But I'm not on Facebook that much. But there's an event that, like... It's because I posted that I am in a relationship with air conditioning, that she is mad at me that I am on Facebook and not on Instagram.
I log on Facebook like once a year, and I log on, and whoop, there's Gracie.
Yeah, it
in
has
a
no real name.
relationship with an air conditioner.
I've always been about girth, you know?
What was that terrifying toaster movie?
The Brave Little Toaster?
Brave Little Toaster. Like, you, like, traumatized me with that.
I'm in a relationship with air conditioning, so therefore, you have to see it now.
That's it.
Welcome to my Facebook. I'm in a relationship. I thought it was very middle-aged white woman of me. I will say that.
It was very Karen. You went full Karen.
I went full Karen, and I was like, maybe I should be contributing to Facebook world. And then I'm like, I hate Facebook.
I hate it.
Does air conditioning have a brother I can date too? Yes. You window unit is his brother.
Window unit, a downgrade. Yikes.
No, it's not a downgrade.
That's like the prison brother.
In Europe, that's the only thing they have.
Yeah, and that's not a positive.
Okay. We're going to get you the whole HVAC system, Kristen. I'm sorry.
I think I did not have a window unit when I was in Spain. So I guess we stayed at bougie hotels.
I'm not shocked.
It was cheap, though.
Compared to buying a house there?
No, to like actually, like when I was like looking back at it, like when I went in high school with my school trip, we got to go for, I think I paid $1,500 to go to Spain for a week.
Hell yeah.
Like you cannot do that now.
No.
On your own.
You cannot.
I could pass off as a student and get on that EF tour life.
You could. I could see that. We actually donated to Conrad McGorgan's daughter's EFT trip.
Oh, nice.
So
Where'd she go?
We sent someone, I think, to Spain. Maybe just a Spanish-speaking country.
Hopefully not
Good
the
news.
DR.
Yeah, well, she came back, so
Okay.
she just celebrated her 18th birthday. That's exciting.
She
Shout out.
lived.
I don't know why I'm telling you guys all this information about
Shout out
like
to Conrad's daughter.
Shout out to Conrad's kid. I think it's one of these things where it's like summer of me intervening in family life. So I'm trying to focus more or less on Area 51 memes.
That's why you got on Facebook. You like family life.
I do. I really do. I just can't stop it.
Yikes.
You will never see any other aspects of my real life on any other social media. So Facebook is like something that I feel like I need to post on every once in a while now to like let people know I'm not dead.
That's the only reason I do it. I post once a month to let my mom know I'm still alive.
I mean, like my mom, hey mom. She just said she knows
You
I'm
can't
alive.
hear her.
You can't
She
hear.
sees you every day.
She sees me every day.
Mine
And, like,
lives 3 hours away.
I think that we just need to start a compound and like have our moms live around each other so they can just like frantically worry by themselves.
I agree. I think that should be a thing. Like empty nesters should move in together.
They should, because they just sit around and worry about shit that I'm just like, this would never cross my mind.
No.
If imagine the most bored you've ever been in your life,
Mm-hmm.
and then triple it, and then I still wouldn't be bored enough to be like, let me call someone and see what they're up to.
Yeah. I've
How do
never
you get to that
called
point?
somebody because I'm bored.
You gotta think
Yikes.
about your choices.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Like it's hot girl summer. We don't have time
I
to answer
don't get
calls.
that one. So we'll get back to the Area 51 memes in a second.
Why?
I don't get where hot girl summer came from.
Okay, so Megan the Stallion, which you could be considered a stallion because you're taller.
Right.
We need to get you a little bit more thick, but that's okay.
Yeah,
You're working on it.
She's a bit heftier than I
She's
am.
more of a tree trunk. Like she
Yeah.
is a stout and solid human being.
She's a stallion.
Yeah,
I'm more of like a foal.
you're like a gelding right now.
I'm a gelding. That's a
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, but it's a boy that had his balls cut off, so he doesn't have like
Okay.
he doesn't have like full testosterone coursing through his veins.
Okay. I'm a gelding.
I think you can be a gelding. You can have a gelding summer.
Okay. It's gelding summer starting now.
What up? It's gelding summer.
Oh God.
What a horrible. I mean, like gelding summer basically means that you're a cuck, because like geldings don't have balls and they can't actually.
But they can fuck.
They can fuck.
They have dicks.
I think they can fuck. Like, you know.
The only horse I ever showed in my entire life was a gelding. So
Did he have like problems with having a boner all the time?
it wasn't my horse, so I didn't personally know it. I showed it for a weekend.
That's the best type.
Yeah.
A weekend.
Yeah.
And then you're like, bye.
Bye. Go take care of it now.
Yeah, go feed it.
I'm
and
up
stuff.
its stall.
That's kind of like a relationship, though. Like, I prefer leases over owning.
You want to lease a boyfriend?
Yeah, I don't want that shit, like, every day. I don't want to know, like, what you're doing. I don't want to know how your day went. Like, I just want,
For real.
cool, we're going to hang out.
Stop asking how are you.
Also, she started this problem. Like, the moment that somebody says, hey, what's up, how are you?
Here.
Hey, Steve.
Steve's here.
Oh my God, he waved to us. Where are you going?
Bye.
Where are you going? Oh, can't just walk out the front door and not open up all the AC. It's cool.
Nope. Opening the garage to get the mail.
I just have a lot of
Dad
questions.
move.
Dad move. But you're worried about the temperature in the house, you know?
Doesn't matter.
It's so weird. But no, so hot girl summer
Yeah.
is basically living your best life, doing whatever the hell you want. Megan the Stallion, kind of like the hot girl thing. It's just you do whatever the fuck you want. You don't let traditional relationship boundaries slow you down.
Okay. So like hippie summer. Like
Yeah, but
free
like
ball and
kind of what we already do already.
yeah.
So I'm just kind of confused
And
with.
I think what she does all the time. So
Well,
I'm
she's actually
also confused.
dating somebody that's like a father, like 20, and has a lot of
20.
Yeah, it's not a hot girl summer. So I have to question, like, do you listen to someone that's telling you have a hot girl summer when they're booed up and don't have to worry about the repercussions of a hot girl summer?
No, I
But
don't like that.
it's brought out a lot of like, it's the city boy summer versus the hot girl summer. Like the guy, like anytime a guy finesses a chick and anybody talks about it online, they're like, ooh, 100 points more for the City Boy summer. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So
City Boy summer.
I never realized that like people needed an excuse to be slutty in the summertime because you're already half naked.
That is true. Like, that's why I don't get it. Like, it's like hot girl summer. I'm like, we didn't go anywhere. Like,
yeah. I mean,
girls were around forever. Like, no matter what. It's, I mean, sundress season, always.
yeah, I think
So,
sundress season has taken like a backseat to
I guess it's just
the
hot
hoe
girl
summer. It's
summer.
hoe summer.
But there was another summer that you were participating in, which is Summer of Swayze.
Summer of Swayze, yeah, Drinkin' Bros has been, I feel horrible because Drinkin' Bros, like, #1 is on Facebook. Like, they have the whole,
I'm in that group.
yeah, the group
I actually
and
left
everything.
that group.
Why?
They're annoying. They post the stupid, like, you think girls are stupid? Girls are stupid publicly, like on Twitter. Guys are stupid in groups that are public, but they
This
post
is a
the
thing.
neediest shit.
Yeah. Before I properly go into this,
Okay.
I remember an ex of mine that you know was in that group, and he was like, like
Still
basically
is.
still is, and he's very much like one of those people that wears Facebook shirts. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm a haha. Let me tell you my personality type by my sarcastic T-shirt, so you know that I have a personality and I'm funny.
Yeah. The
Like-
graphic T-boys.
Graphic tee boys are good when it's a fun graphic tee. So I got the Summer Swayze one. I will always support anything to do with Patrick Swayze because he's an icon. More importantly, summer icon.
Dead one.
Dead, most iconic people, you know,
I know.
they don't last long.
Or they're not icons till they're dead.
True. Patrick
Swayze was an icon
I was like, I think it
But
was
he
safe to
fell
say.
off an icon status. We
He did.
forgot about him, and it's not nice.
It's not nice. I didn't forget about him because he traumatized my childhood. So
Why?
Patrick Swayze drunk at horse shows.
Oh, yeah. Wait, that was on our notes from like 8 shows ago. You were
It
supposed
was.
to tell our that story.
Oh my God, let's get my mom up here.
Oh my god.
Mom, you want to talk about Patrick Swayze?
Wait,
she's
she
honest-
saw Swayze drunk
No.
at a horse show?
I did, and it was U.S. Nationals. I can't remember what year it was, but Patrick
Geldings?
Swayze.
Were they there?
There is a class for geldings.
Was
only.
Summer of Geldings and Summer of Swayze at
This
the
was-
same time?
No, Summer of
Damn
Geldings
it.
is happening to you now. I'm
Okay.
kidding. We're Summer of BDE. I don't know what it is yet. We're not quite, like, we don't have a name for it yet. Like, we're not Summer of Swayze status, I think.
No, it's
Like,
Summer
we
of
don't-
Gelding. That's
It's
it.
Summer
We've already
of
just it's
Gelding
over.
summer. So we're having a cuck summer.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, you can say BDE all you want, but there has been 0 BDE around us this summer. Thus far, there's still time.
Yes, and that is my fault, and I apologize for that.
So that's why it's
to the general
Gelding
public.
summer, because
Gelding summer for
They're
sure.
boys, but not
Ideally,
boys.
we'd like to represent like BDE summer. I think that would be
Maybe
ideal.
we'll have a BDE winter.
True. I do thrive in snow.
Yeah, you like colder weather.
Yeah.
So, like, that's, like, our power status. Like,
but we're
nobody's
ice
out
queens.
here.
We are
Yeah.
ice queens. She is a Nordic Viking ice person. It's
Yeah.
fine.
So, we save our, like, hype for the winter.
Yeah.
That's what we've decided just now.
Because I think the hot girl summer and hot boy summer thing originated in Houston, where Megan Thee Stallion's obviously from.
Yeah.
And so it's hot all year round. Also, one of the most obese cities in the world. But it's cool. Hot, take your clothes off, do your thing, whatever. That's what that summer's all about. Our summer is a little bit different, but Patrick Swayze is involved.
Okay, so he's drunk at horse shows?
Oh, yeah. So anyways,
Why is he there?
he used to have this stallion named Tammin.
Tammin?
It was an Egyptian-bred stallion, Egyptian-Arabian stallion. So there's Arabian horses are the oldest breed on this fucking earth. Sorry. Every quarter horse, every thoroughbred, everything that you could possibly imagine stems from an Arabian horse.
Okay,
They're from the desert, so obviously they're around for a really, really long time.
right. Arabians have the floofy tails, right?
Floofy tails, and they go up in the air, and they're all like, they're known as hot-headed,
Okay.
which we're the most hot-headed people I know.
Yes, we are. But that's why they
Hot-headed,
cut their balls off.
dragon breathing. They have a tendency to snort and blow air through their nostrils, and it's very
Okay.
intimidating. So anyways, you have like Patrick Swayze out here, like Mr. Chiseled, perfect looking dude, And he's like, and you guys have to Google this, like Patrick Swayze Arabian Horse.
Circa
He's like,
win time. That's the English.
late
Win.
80s, early 90s
Okay.
was when his heyday with his horses and all that.
Damn
Haha,
it.
heyday with his horses. I can't.
They eat hay.
I'm just gonna retire right now.
Alright. Gelding summer.
Gelding summer. Literally though, I'm a cuck in my own life. So Swayze's out here fucking drunk as shit. Him and William Shatner were the most like influential horse celebrities. Olivia Newton-John, kind of, Wayne Newton, all that stuff. It's just a weird eclectic mix of horse people. Like we have horse girls.
Yeah.
And then we obviously know like horse girls. She was a horse one.
I was a big horse girl.
Yeah, like you were the definition of like Lisa Frank binders of unicorn things.
I had so many Lisa Frank folders.
You look like
I
Lisa
wish I had
Franker.
taken, like, we didn't have camera phones when I was a kid.
Right? Like, how did we take photos back in the day?
I probably still have, like, did you ever have that, like, snap Polaroid one? Like, the
Yeah.
shitty, like,
Yeah.
little baby?
I did.
But I used to have a big, huge shelf on my wall that hung a horse blanket. Like, it was a blanket holding shelf for quilts and shit. And then all of the whole, I had, like, 50 horses, like, Barbie horses.
The Breyer horses?
The Breyer horses.
Yeah.
I still have Breyer horses in the box at my house that are someday going to be worth something. Never. But they're still in the box in my house right now.
You never know.
They could be worth something. I've never looked them up. But they're there.
It's
Should
like-
I ever need to sell them? I don't know.
I don't know like the value. Like it's
I should really look them up.
my mom had like so many of my collectible shit. I'd be like, it's cool. I'm gonna like sell it later in life. All my Pokemon cards, still
Nice.
not making any money. It's cool.
I didn't want to sell them. I got in trouble because I opened the Clydesdale. And I was not supposed to open these fancy
Never
horses.
again.
So I
Never
got
again.
big trouble. Denise.
Yeah, Denise, what the fuck?
What are they doing now besides sitting in your garage, Denise?
Sell them on eBay.
I will sell them. My parents need to sell them. They just bought a brand new Camaro.
Yeah, you gotta liquidate shit, guys. Get rid of your assets. That's the stage that I'm in. I'm kidding.
They're rich and happy.
They're fine.
now
They're-
that we're all self-sufficient.
yeah, now that you guys are all in the house, well, that's probably why my parents are broke. So here I am.
Here
Living
you
the
are.
dream.
All right, so we're keep getting up. Sorry, Swayze. I didn't know that Olivia Newton-John. She seems like a horse girl. I did know
Yeah,
that she had
total
horses.
horse girl.
Yeah, I did
Lady
not
Gaga?
know Shatner.
Shatner. Oh, William Shatner was actually banned from riding horses in Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky, because he was so drunk he couldn't stay on the horse. So he is
Okay.
permanently banned to only doing buggy and cart races.
I love those.
Like it's like they do the gated, and it's the gated harness, so they call it harness, whatever. So he's really big into saddlebreds, and he has one named Sir William Robert.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
Like, if you're gonna name a stallion, name it after your fucking self,
True.
and then call your dick Sir William Robert. Obviously.
That was a change I wasn't ready for.
Why? Like, if you had a multi-million-dollar horse, a horse that like literally was probably 4 to 10 million value-wise,
Yeah,
wouldn't you would name it after yourself and then be like,
I would. I would.
Breyer Horse Convention, people are crazy about them. We gotta find
I
this
have
out.
a lot of them. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like 20 in a box, in perfect condition in the box.
We gotta go. We gotta go to the Ultimate Horse Girl
I
Convention.
really want to go to a brownie convention.
Oh man, camping. Camping to us now is to get a holiday.
Wait, what? There's no
Brownie?
camping. Brownie.
I think you said brownies. I was like,
No.
yes, Girl Scouts, let's go.
I would go to a Girl Scout. Like, I would totally be
I
a
know
true
you would.
mother.
You would.
But no, brownie, like the bros that are into My Little Pony.
What would we do there?
I don't know. But I would get to dress up as a My Little Pony.
And then have dudes come up and like hump you?
I think they're gay. So I don't think...
What's your sexuality? Brony?
Legitimately, that's a thing. They're like a separate cult of furry.
Okay. No, I'm all in.
And I want to go. I don't think they let girls in, but I want to go.
We have to figure it out. Like we'll get there. We'll infiltrate the brownie convention.
Okay.
I'm glad it's not a brownie convention because I was like, I don't think we need
No,
to be
I
like
don't really care about children.
yeah, children and camping. Like I'm out. Mostly
I
camping.
did learn a lot of life skills though as a Girl Scout.
You did like zip lining. Did you ever do that?
I did zip line, but like it was not that far. It doesn't count as zip lining. Like more like the ropes course, like when you had to go up high and then like
those are
fall backwards to get down. That was awful.
Fuck heights.
That was terrifying. I was like 10.
No.
Anyway,
Not okay.
I went to horse camp as a Girl Scout. Shocker. Uh, anyway, Patrick Swayze is drunk watching horses.
I like how, Summer Swayze thing, he just can't stop drinking. And it's weird that he got pancreatic cancer. I'm just saying, like, shocking. But he was, like, falling in a stall, shit-faced drunk.
Ugh.
Like, you gonna be all right, bro?
Okay, but to be fair, I mean, you were young when you were at horse shows, and so was I. But the adults, like, I don't think you guys understand, all they have to do is sit around and basically watch their stalls of horses.
Mm-hmm.
And they all travel there with, like, their camper. So, like, they've got nowhere to go but be in the stalls with them. Not in the stalls, but, like, they usually have, like, one stall that's, like, their...
They build, like, a living room.
Yeah,
basically.
like their house stall or whatever.
Tack stall, groom
yeah,
stall.
Yeah, they just kind of hang out in there, have a TV, all that stuff. Like, they just sit there all day for 3 days, the whole weekend of the show. So it's not an exclusive Patrick Swayze thing, getting drunk at the show.
No, literally, that's all the adults would do. Would just, like, be... And, like, that's why I think people that grow up in, like, horse show culture have alcohol problems.
That's fair.
Mostly because it's just readily available. I can't tell you how many bars in Illinois, it's like, I think Springfield, Illinois, that, like, for this one big horse show, we would all go up there, and I was 17 years old,
Okay.
getting served alcohol, and I'm like,
about
fuck
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone there has so much money, you never worry about a tab,
Yeah.
ever. You just show up and you're like, cool. And then, like, this one guy, it was really funny. This is when I think that, like, you learn, like, there's always a certain moment in your life that defines, like, when you realize that you have the power as a female. This guy insulted me to the point where it's like, my dad can buy your dad. I'm like, my dad's fucking bankrupt, so, like, go for it, dude.
Yeah,
correct. Like, correct. You're not wrong.
Give us money, I guess.
Yeah, like, so he was, like, trying to insult me, but he felt horrible. The next day he's like, I am so sorry. That was, like, so out of line, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, you should buy a breeding to my horse now. Oh, look, and it worked. So it's just
No
like,
way.
you just gotta be smart about this shit. Like, you sit back, you wait on information. You're like, you know what? Yeah, you can insult me now. It's gonna cost you later. But some people could learn from that
Yikes.
mentality. Some people could actually think, maybe to themselves, I shouldn't act like a dick because this could bite me in the ass later. But not a lot of people learn that lesson.
No. Everybody should think that way, though.
It's the wild,
Especially
wild west.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Nowadays. Like, in the 90s, okay, maybe not. Like, you don't think that far ahead.
No.
We didn't have camera phones, as previously mentioned.
As personally mentioned, we don't know what we did without them.
I don't
But
know.
we don't.
I didn't document. I mean, my mom documented. She took a lot of pictures, but
Mom, I want to look candid.
she didn't get any sweet pics of my room
Oh, man.
with all my horses.
With all my horse. I still have
So
horse stuff, and
mad.
I can literally see it right here.
Yeah,
Paint-
she
oil
does have
paintings
an
of
oil painting
horses.
of horse in her room.
3.
I didn't, well, I mean, all of my horses were big horses, but the shows that I went to were mini horse shows. So I didn't even get to play with the big ones.
I'm sorry, but this is the most defining thing in the world. You are a mini horse person.
They're so cute.
When she's like 60, she's gonna be like in like petticoats, hats, and like have a buggy.
Yeah, they, like, my godparents' sister-in-law and brother, like, they have a miniature horse farm, or they did. And they would just get in their little horse and buggy and ride it down to the end of the driveway, which was really far because they lived on a farm, to get their mail.
By the way,
And I was like, that's the dream.
it is the dream. And mini horses, you can obviously, we've seen it on Twitter. You can put them in your back seat, and it's great.
You can. That's not recommended,
It's not recommended at all.
but you could.
You
I
could.
mean, they are small. They're not usually that fat, though. That one in that one picture was like a fat little chunk of one.
There was one that was an actual mini horse. The other one was just a foal, like literally fresh out of
Baby
the mom.
horse. Yeah.
And it was just sitting there like, yo, what are we doing?
Yo,
It was very deer in the headlights looking.
poor
So,
baby.
you know, there's a lot. This is the year of the horse, though. It's not the year of the horse
I
for
was like,
Chinese
is it?
zodiac.
I was like, I
the
think
year
it's
of
like
the
monkey or something.
monkey,
Ugly.
dog, or rat.
It might be rat. Now I need to know.
We need to
Sorry.
know. So, anyways, but on
Google it.
Twitter, on social media, it's been the year of the horse. It's been a year of like the Lil Nas is gonna like.
That is true.
It's weird.
He's released
The
another
draft.
one. Did you see that?
Yes, the draft. There were people. The top 10 picks were like videoed on their horses and like just had their horse stuff going on, And then JJ Watt's like, horses. Like,
That is true.
horse girls. We got some horses in the draft is one of my favorite tweets I ever sent.
I love that.
It was so underrated. It
really
didn't go viral.
Because people weren't watching. They didn't get it.
They didn't care.
Whatever. It's the year of the boar, obviously.
Clearly.
Obviously.
If you can't tell, pig things. Are they pigs? Are they warthogs?
I think all of those are pigs, like pig family.
Huh.
Boars are mean. They are mean, and I know this from Naked and Afraid.
Oh, from the like wild boars, like the
Yeah, like they'll attack you.
Arizona. We had javelinos.
Yeah, same
They're-
thing.
Yeah, they were little though. They weren't like boars. I think are like what is in like the Arkansas Razorback people.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, like the ones that they shoot out of helicopters.
I hope they do.
They do.
Oh my god, I can't.
They go hunting in helicopters to shoot boar.
That's incredible.
It's fucking awful. People in Texas have too much time and money.
You're not wrong. And on that note, we are going to take a quick commercial break because we're going to start the show here in a minute.
Yeah.
So we're going to be right back with this and stay tuned.
Hashtag gelding summer.
Gelding summer. They can't hear it anyways.
That's true. Pew, pew, pew. Should we reenact that commercial?
Yeah, we can kind of tell you, like, I guess, because I feel like it's important to tell you, like, what you were just watching with no sound. So what happened?
Gat got wasted. Absolutely hammered at one of our events. On purpose. Well, not on purpose. On purpose.
Scientific
She
reasons.
drank more than normal on purpose. Got extremely hungover. Recovery Hydration came to her house and fixed her with an IV.
It was amazing.
And they gave you that headache thing. Like, was it a
Yes.
shot or a pill?
It was definitely a booster of some sort in the IV.
Okay.
So I don't think it was, like, it wasn't like one of the B12 injections that we get, but it was definitely worthwhile. That was 2 years ago, and I still remember how horrible I felt before that IV.
It doesn't sound like they should work, as stupid as it,
No, you're right.
Like-
Why would fluids make me feel less like a demon?
yeah, but it really does. Especially this I am addicted to those B12 shots. Because that's basically what an energy drink is a whole bunch of B12.
And as somebody who doesn't like calories,
Yeah, no
cut out the
calories in a
middleman.
shot.
Boom.
Just tap it in there. So, yeah,
Yeah, this is why she doesn't have needles of her own.
that's true.
She would find like sublingual B12 fluid and just be like, it's cool.
I would
Shoot
find
it up.
everything. Just like,
IM shots are the easiest type of shots to give, but you also, they're the most like heavily regulated. So you're not supposed to be able to give B12 shots out and shit like that unless you're a licensed professional. So like Recovery Hydration, not trying to throw anybody else under the bus, they're the only fully licensed, fully regulated company in Kansas City.
Yeah.
That can come to you, we've done IVs while we're drinking in the middle of like the street, like
Yeah, we did it right out in front of the Sprint Center once. We did it more than once at Hot Country Nights.
Yeah.
Which they can do you at Hot Country Nights too, so.
It just makes sense. Like, why? We're too old, right? We're too evolved these days to be hungover or to like drink and not call somebody for help.
And this is the only thing that legitimately works. Like those hangover pills, they are somewhat effective, but not really.
They are somewhat effective. Yes, Alexis. Like a hospital escapee. We're just like roaming around the bar, like, check out my
She did. She walked up and down. What's that street that's like right outside of
It was
Power
Baltimore.
Line? Baltimore. She was literally walking up and down, like in front of, what's that freaking restaurant?
Bristol. It was in front of Bristol, and then in front of like Alamo Draft House. I like went all the way down there. I was like roaming around with my IV like a flagrant person.
It was beautiful.
I mean, I just don't see, like, we're not going to lie to ourselves, you know? 2019, I went back and mostly because people have been adding me on Facebook lately.
Shocker.
And I don't like it. So I go back every once in a while and look at the stuff that we've been doing over the year, like that's public, and it's like view as public person. And I looked at it, and like one of the only photos that I had was me in the street with an IV. I'm like, probably looks like I'm
just getting her cancer treatment.
Yeah,
out
like
in the middle of the street.
Hey guys, just me and my chemo. No, it's
That'd be funny.
It was one of those just weird moments that like if you didn't know me, but I feel like I shouldn't be like that person that goes, if you knew me, you would know that
this is an IV, fuckers.
But you should just know that we take care of our health.
We do. And we're willing to try it anywhere. We have tried it at Arrowhead. Like I said, Power and Light in the middle of the street. We got one in a hotel room. That's not that exciting, but we did it.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Hotel life is the best.
Wherever.
Like when you recover hydration, like rappers use this. I'm not going to name drop Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll.
But
look him up on Instagram.
Oh my God. It is the greatest. Jelly Roll is my new.
You can name drop because he tags them.
He does. He's like, yo, he goes, Mama. He doesn't call her like white. He'll just call her Mama. Mama wasn't feeling well, so he had to get an IV treatment. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, whenever he comes to Kansas City, he calls them, and he has the hottest, most fake wife I've ever seen. But it's perfect.
And she just owns every ounce of it. She's just like, yeah, what up?
Yeah, like Mrs. Escobar, if you knew her, Frances. Like,
oh my God.
Times 10.
I feel like I'm all the way over.
Come into me, huh?
Ew. That's not this type of show. That's when you know you're old, is if you enjoy Dave Matthews.
I don't, but I do like that song.
That song sucks, and I also like it. It pisses me off.
I like that one. It's like, it's slow and soothing for the heart. The rest of it is like whining.
Crash into me.
Yeah.
Like Patrick Swayze and William Shatner in a fucking horse buggy. That was just such a weird thing for us to randomly talk about. I feel like I need to tell more people about Patrick Swayze, but I don't know. Like, I think Drinking Bros is probably going to be the only people that like really appreciate it.
Yeah, we never got into that. We got it, Drinking Bros, which started as a Facebook group, but is now a very popular podcast.
Full circle.
They're doing Summer of Swayze, which is where her shirt came from. If you've ever seen it, it was on her Instagram, but then she deleted it. We'll probably repost it to Sprots now.
We'll do a different photo.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever. You'll see it. Now that she has her beautiful hair all done and blown out and so soft.
Did it myself. When you have to do your own hair, it's exhausting. You know this. She has a lot more hair. She has a mane.
I do. That's why I buried it. Fuck it.
Buried it.
Buried it.
You said thing earlier. You also were doing like the
out loud?
Yes.
On here?
Yes. That's what I was like, what are you doing? Like, what is this? Do you say this a lot in your head?
Yeah.
So she was saying weird shit, so she's doing the thing already, and I was like, so she said buried it, and I'm like, all right, we've got Chingy on our hands. Welcome to the summer of Chingy. And don't worry, people in 2019, that is not a racial slur, so you don't have to be offended by this.
Oh, did he die because of that?
No, Chingy's not dead.
Not like dead, but he's not Chingy
canceled
anymore.
No, he's Chingy, but he looks like a middle school gym teacher.
Oh.
He looks like I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but Chingy looks like he just is paid hourly now and has bad hair. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Bad hair.
It's not Chingy. Like, it's not meet me at the Holiday Inn. It's like, hey, can you meet me after school for pick up and drop off? Like,
Yikes.
It wouldn't
So he
ra-
cannot be Chingy anymore. He's got to be going by his real name.
no, he's going by Chingy still. Because how would you know him?
You wouldn't.
How would you know Chingy?
I don't want to know middle school Chingy.
Nobody wants to, but you just happen to.
Okay. All right. So Chingy still exists. That was my shit. In high school, I used to. I don't even remember what the name of the station was in Omaha, but back when I thought it was cool, rolling up in my Tahoe to school, I would have like the windows down, it blaring. By the way, I went to school late because I had late start because I had too many credits. So I wasn't even rolling in when everybody was there. I was just rolling in like an hour behind everybody. Nobody was there. I had my windows down like, I'm so cool in my Tahoe with Chingy.
We'd be friends in high school. You would hate me in high school.
I would have hated you in high school.
Yeah.
We would not have been friends.
I disappeared a lot.
You were in the athlete party girl high school group, and I was in the theater 800 organizations group.
We'll just call you an overachiever, for lack of better terms.
I was an overachiever.
But it still carries on, and it still carries on with me.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say high school defines you, but like high school for me was messy. All of the Carter 4, I think she meant the Carter, not the Cater. She said the Cater.
Carter. That didn't come out until I was in college.
Yeah, I like the Cater 4 better. I want to know what this is. Because I recently like finished up, I was watching the Real Housewives of New York like reunion thing from this past season.
Yeah.
And they're all like, Bethany, did you start fucking the caterer guy or this guy first? And I'm like, oh, Bethany had a hot caterer. And I'm like,
she doesn't seem like the type to, I mean, I guess she should be the type to fuck the help. But, I mean, because she did not come from money. I mean, she did. Her family was horse people.
Yeah, there were horse people, right? Track people.
Track people. They're a different kind of horse people.
Yeah.
They were race horse people. That's a whole other breed. But still, I mean, she left the horse world and went on her own, and so was poor for a while. So
she made her own living. She worked her ass off, and she became kind of like a gruffy, angry New York person for a while. But I think that's what you do. I don't know. We haven't moved to New York yet. Stay tuned. We will.
No.
Can't wait. I'm so excited. We're going to be New York people.
One of us has been to New York.
Yeah. And I just love people and crowds so much that I think that I'm just going to love it there too. We know I'm not going to do this. Like, we know that I'm not going to actually move to New York. I would move to New York if it was for work, where I only had to go there like X amount of days.
Every person that we currently know that lives in New York and works in New York does not, I'm sorry, I should just say, that works in New York does not live in New York.
Right. They live in like Philly. Even some as far as like Chicago, Detroit, like outlying areas. Yeah. You're not wrong.
New York's a vacation. And it's a fun one. It's fun as fuck, except when they don't have power.
Yeah, so is that normal for New York? Because I guess people are like, yeah, the last time we were doing this stuff and it was off the grid. I'm like, how many times does this happen?
I didn't know it had happened ever before. I would just be terrified because you know that people got stuck on the subway, like in the tunnels.
Yeah.
That's like anarchy 101 right there. I feel like I am not about to be doing that. If I lived in New York, I would have a gun. I would need a gun license.
I'm interrupting this. Don't say it out loud, but it's really cute. That's all.
Okay. Anyway, we're not moving to New York. Too many freaking people. Mostly you don't get to see the sun, which I know you don't care as much about, but I care.
Hello, this tan is totally real.
Totally.
That's a thing. You have to, like, summer in New York and Chicago and big cities like that, that is the one time that you guys can all be outside, and I feel like it is a fucking free-for-all. So I think big city summers are a little bit more intense than...
Yeah, they don't get hot girl summer.
Yeah, we get hot girl whenever we want. Like, hot girl year. 2019, year of doing whatever the fuck you want. It's been like that for both of us. We're both exploring new avenues of things. I'm trying to justify coming back to Instagram, whereas Megan is thriving on Instagram. I just can't do it. I'm not ready.
You don't have to.
I don't know what the point of Instagram for me is, though. For more people to bother me.
Exactly. It's just another avenue for them to DM you. That's the same reason, like, vice versa. I'm not on Snapchat. I could be. Like, I can post the same content that I'm posting on Instagram and Snapchat, but I don't want somewhere else where people can bother me.
It is exhausting.
And especially on Snapchat, because they are like, there's no rules. Because you can't follow up on it.
No, and if you block somebody on Snapchat, they're gone. It's awesome. It's very nice to have it. Snapchat is, right now, honest to God, I would not be on Snapchat if my best fucking friend would come home from Europe, asshole, on Snapchat. Not in real life. She's
Why
right
are
here.
they not back yet?
Kovac needs to come home. I am personally offended and tired of him not being here to make fun of people in person. Like, I haven't seen the dude in like over a month.
It has been a long time.
And it's exhausting. It's rude. I have people that think that we're dating, by the way. It's really funny.
You are.
We're like married to the game.
You're emotionally dating.
We're friends. Is that like, I feel like emotionally dating is just your friends.
It is, but
it's very like, but we're also very good friends. So it's not like,
I don't think, okay, but here's my differential between friends. Like, I don't think you can call it friends when, let's be honest, if you felt like it, you would fuck.
yeah, but like that's anybody. Anyone's fair game.
You're not going to fuck me.
Maybe. Mama wants margaritas.
Mama does want margaritas. That's
Mama's
me.
like ready for margaritas. So, I mean, anything can happen. Sky's the limit. The world's yours.
It is.
Scarface.
But that's because I've
Scarface
watched
summer.
No, we're not doing a Scarface summer.
Because I would die. I would just...
We would all be dead.
Yeah. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Stay the fuck away
And
from
who
it.
wants to do cocaine in the summer?
That's the thing. So when you said that Gronk and Camille were like doing blow, I'm like, dude.
That was pre-summer though.
Okay.
Like spring. That's why he's so
You gotta
skinny right
do
now.
blow on your vacation. It's not a vacation.
I
Do
agree.
drugs.
I'm not saying he's addicted to cocaine, but he did it. I'm telling you. But maybe
not
not,
have
because she
sexual
was
relations.
just in that show, modeling, and she was a little hefty. I'm not gonna lie to you,
I think the thickness is...
a little thick.
I've been watching a show that I'm horrified by, and I'm also intrigued by it, and I need to see more of it immediately.
Okay.
Euphoria.
Everybody's on that show. I'm behind. I have to finish Below Deck. Sorry, before I will jump into another
Let me
show.
tell you the chances of you seeing a dick on Below Deck.
I don't want to see dicks.
I didn't want to see dicks either. I
don't want
adamantly
to.
told this person, I go, I'm really happy for your choices and like what you think I should be watching. You're wrong. Don't want to see high schoolers and dicks, okay? Not my thing.
High schoolers?
They're high schoolers. So it makes it even, well, because I had a horrible, like not horrible childhood. I had a scandalous high school career.
Yeah.
So it's literally like watching different variations of my high school career and different characters. And I'm like, what the
Okay.
fuck is this? So it's
Okay.
intense.
But they're whores, right?
Yeah. One's a cam girl
In high school?
in high school. It's 2019 high school. This
I
isn't
don't
normal
care.
high school.
That's too young.
Oh, I know. Trust me. It's weird. There's sexuality, like forks in the road. There's like father son banging the same chick kind of thing. Like
That's amazing.
maybe up my alley. I don't know. But it's just fucking fascinating to me that this kind of shit is on the airways. Like HBO, when I was growing up,
What?
Sex and the City was scandalous. Now you've got like 30 dicks in a row. And I'm like,
Well,
well why did I need to see that?
To be fair, it's not on HBO. It's on Showmax.
Whatever.
Which they have been.
Is
that
it
way
on
for
Showtime?
Showtime.
That's
Showmax.
No, it's on HBO.
You told me Showtime.
I lied. I didn't know.
Okay. Well, if it is on HBO, then that is different. Because Showtime.
Here comes Janet. We'll ask her. If she
Who
wants to
has
see
Real
30 dicks.
Sex? What channel?
Real Sex is Gigolos is on Showtime.
Oh.
Other show I was like, how have you not seen this?
Okay. But
Gigolos is
either
like
way, Euphoria still is inappropriate
Oh.
age.
highly inappropriate to the point that I was like, not children, but like high school age people should not watch this either.
I can't wait. I'm just gonna call out right now. Brad Porter wants to do a reality TV show with me, and I'm gonna make him watch Euphoria first.
I don't think you. Brad Porter, I love you.
He
I'm
wanted
sorry.
to do like Southern Comfort, and I'm just gonna be like,
Oh, Southern Charm
Southern
is
Charm.
this woman that's walking up the stairs. I think she's hiding.
she's not coming.
She's not coming up here. She is obsessed with Bravo TV.
Okay, I love Bravo.
So it's gonna be you, Brad Porter, and my mom.
I love it. Oh my god, can you imagine me, Brad, and Janet?
Yeah, it's like everything that I could possibly want.
All right, I'll have to get caught up on Southern Charm. I'm really
I'm
upset.
not caught up on it. Like the current season, I'm like, who are you?
Yeah,
I know Catherine.
I haven't
I know
watched any
Shep.
ever.
I know the one that ran for something, but then I don't know. I know the one that's redheaded and bougie and has new boobs. Catherine from Southern Charm, mom. No, come back here.
She does not want to be
We're
on.
talking about Southern Charm. She loves Southern Charm. Love you.
Have fun in Area 51.
She hates me.
She just ran right in.
She's not
Not
having
even
it today.
waiting for September.
No, she left.
Poof.
I wish you could see her on the like screen and like have her like running out to the desert.
No.
We are in Area 51 though.
Yeah.
We haven't really gone back to the but reality show podcast, Brad Porter's all in. You guys gotta
We're gonna do it. I will bring it to you if you people want it. Maybe I'll put up a poll.
people want it.
They do. Who
People
doesn't
want that.
it?
You don't
I
need a
watch
poll to
so
tell
much
you that.
reality TV. I'm mad because I cut the cord, and I'm only on Hulu now. Well, Hulu and the 8 other subscriptions that I pay that
I was
cost the
like-
same amount as cable. But
I wasn't gonna say it.
nobody has Logo channel, which is
True.
like the gay channel, and so we get no RuPaul, nothing. And it's a Bravo channel. I'm almost positive.
But NBC owns Bravo and E and all that stuff. So I think when NBC launches their streaming thing, they're gonna have more of it.
That is true. I have to sign up for all of those now too. Disney just launched, I think.
I will-
NBC, CBS.
Okay, so that's another genre of people, and we almost got to this when we were recording our show at the Peanut when our audio went out and none of it actually recorded. I am not, and I want to say this with, I think, the utmost confidence. I'm not a Disney person. And I'm starting to realize that. I
Okay.
love The Lion King. My favorites, Lion King, Little Mermaid, Aladdin. That's, and Beauty and the Beast, obviously. I mean, but like all of it. Like Lion King, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, I will sit down and watch the cartoon. Do I want to see real life any of those? No.
I agree with that I'm not here, which is weird because I am very much there for like video games into movies.
Yeah.
But like Disney movies into real life movies, I don't know that I want to see that. Disney movies, they make them so sad.
Yeah.
That like seeing them in real life, like I will not go see Lion King. You cannot pay me to go see that because I do not want to be sad. Like you're sad with a cartoon, you're real sad when it's a real lion. Like
If you're sad with a cartoon, like...
you cannot. Plus, I think that Beyonce is going to do a horrible job. So
People were already mad at her voiceover skills, and it was kind of impressive.
she's not an actress. Like she's just not. Like let her do the typical Disney thing. It is like with the cartoons, they got proper actresses to do the voices, and then they'd have singers do the songs.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
completely.
Beyonce is not an actress.
What are you doing?
Storming the aliens?
Again?
He literally just checked the mail.
This is when he's in town. It's
This
fucking
time he
weird.
went through the front door though,
Yeah,
not the garage. For those keeping
maybe it's
track.
better luck. But don't worry, he left it open too.
Yeah,
I just want to talk about my heating and cooling bill.
doesn't matter.
Who gives a fuck?
We don't pay for things.
No, aliens do.
Aliens.
So Steve is running back out into area. Did it show up?
What?
The mail?
Yeah, but I need fucking money.
Well, fuck him.
Did you see aliens though?
Yeah, we're on air if you want to come up and hang out with us. Look at this. Come here. No, come here and look at this though. Steve will be here in just 1 second.
Wait, click out
Here.
so that he can see.
Oh yeah. Look, this is our live. We're from Area 51. See that? Your head's just like floating, but
In
that's the
Area
background.
51.
You see the green, but we're in Area 51.
That's pretty neat. I was on Area 51.
Have you ever seen aliens?
You went in Area 51?
You don't go in it, you go by it.
Oh.
Yeah, Roswell, New Mexico, because I used to live in Cloudcroft, New Mexico, which was about an hour and a half, like the White Sands Air Force Base. I know all about this area because I've been there a ton.
Well, in Nevada, where I was doing that work, that's where the actual Air Force base is, and then Roswell is north east of there, and that was like one of the areas, but the main area where Area 51, where all that quarantine stuff is.
Yeah, Roswell.
No, that's in New Mexico.
But
that's in Nevada.
Right, but the place that they're storming.
Were you there before the expansion of Area 51?
I think so.
Did you see them flying? I heard they do it on Wednesdays.
Well,
They flew the actual alien spacecraft. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
No,
Yeah.
legitimately, they've come out and they
They did,
said
like, a
that
test run.
they like got in the. Well, I mean, I guess they didn't know that it was alien spacecraft, but they got in
Well,
whatever.
if it wasn't the fucking governments, who was fucking building?
They don't
stuff
know.
like
It
that?
might have been a
Yeah.
different government. Like I don't know, but they got in it and flew it.
I hadn't heard that.
Got to listen to Rogan.
Does it look like
Joe
that?
Rogan.
Does it look like my dad listens to anything but himself?
He would love Joe Rogan.
He would have loved Joe Rogan, but I just can't. Is that bills for me?
That was a heavy one.
Audrey's.
Oh yeah. Thanks. You can leave now.
I'm going to. You got my work done.
Are you gonna eat peanut butter? Oh,
No.
you're just throwing that away. My dad's new favorite thing is to free range chicken eating of peanut butter and
Okay.
crackers. So he's very busy.
Healthy fats.
What did you do this weekend? The rugby sevens? What was it? The tournament?
Yeah.
Okay. He got
The Blues
got drunk
didn't
as
win,
shit.
but we won the party.
Yeah,
We
you won
won
the
the
party
party.
because you came home with Gates, the world's worst barbecue.
No, it's not the world's worst.
What's the worst?
Joe's KC.
What? What?
Oh yeah, Joe's KC's fucking horrible. I wouldn't eat that with Gracie's mouth. That's how bad it is.
Ouch.
Okay.
Yeah.
It cuts like a knife. Chris Jones just
brutal.
got me back in good graces with Joe's KC.
Yeah.
So
What?
Chris Jones just got me back in good graces with Joe's KC. They
Did you tell
unblocked
him
me.
about that?
Yeah, I told him about it. He doesn't give a shit. I
Oh.
tell him like, yeah, Chris Jones said on Twitter, hey Joe's, can you unblock my friends? And my dad's like, cool. Joe's KC sucks. Anytime he says I'm coming home with barbecue, he shows up with a Wyandotte, and I'm
Yeah.
like, hell yes, this is what I want. So I was thinking in my head, good ribs, Wyandotte barbecue, comes home with Gates.
Well, I was on my way.
Yeah, well, and then he zigzagged into the door, so we all know what he was up to.
Oh, yeah, that was a soup sandwich. Right?
Yeah, he was
A soup
shit-faced.
sandwich.
I just can't imagine my dad shit-faced in Gates where they're like, "Hi, man,
Yeah.
help
Did you yell back at
Did
them?
you yell at them?
When they yell at you, did you yell back?
Actually, they didn't yell.
Oh,
No, they were
didn't
just they
yell.
were afraid of him.
No, not afraid of me, but I mean, they were just, for some reason, I was looking right at this woman, I said I wanted, I told her what I wanted, and I got it.
Oh.
All these other people were up there, you're pointing everything, and so when I walked up there, just didn't even give her a chance. I said, here's what I want. And she was very appreciative.
He's an Aries Mars.
Okay. There's a go. Secret to Gates. Know what you want.
Yeah, honestly though, the thing that I don't think a lot of people talk about, and like I don't want to say like you're a transplant, but you are from Area 51. But
I am
you
an
are
alien.
new to Kansas City in a way that you haven't been here for 10 years.
Right.
I think once you hit the 10-year mark, you're a Kansas City native. Like,
I think you have to go more than that.
I think in your case, I want to point out that not a lot of people have had Kansas City access like Megan has. Megan
That's
has
true.
been a transplant and done 10,000 things that most people don't do in like their entire lifetime here.
Absolutely true.
And you've gotten to do things like explore on your own of all the different things. Like First Fridays, you even went down to your first one recently.
Yeah.
If you go by yourself, that's like street cred just goes through the roof.
Street cred.
Because it's a thing. It's like you get to know the city by exploring it.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, the whole like barbecue thing, people don't talk about your confidence level when you go up to the fucking counter. This happened. I mean, this was a real thing. The only person that can attest to this is Casey Sager.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to name drop. It just she was the only one there with me. And so I walked.
She went to Gates with you?
No, she went into Wyandotte with me.
Oh, okay.
So we walk into Wyandotte because I was like, "Yo, you've been in Kansas City for a while. We gotta get you like actually eating barbecue."
No, I'm from Wyandotte.
She doesn't like Wyandotte. I love Wyandotte because it's consistent. They're the best fucking ribs that I've ever had. I'll just go ahead and say it. I don't care. Their burn-ins are not LCs, okay? I like their ribs. I like their sandwiches. I like their fries.
I don't like their sauce. It's weak.
Their sauce is not ideal. That's why I don't use their sauce.
Okay.
But their meat is actually good enough to the point, like their ribs
Yeah,
are
you can eat it
smoked
by
well
yourself.
enough. You don't even fucking need to put anything on it.
Correct.
Because I got into a fight the moment I walked into Wyandotte, shocking. And I look over and I'm like, yeah, I need let's just do a large slab of ribs. And he goes, you want wet or dry? And I said, dry, because I think it's easier to just have like no sauce at all.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes, you know what, and I go, no, you know what, you're gonna give me what I paid for. And he just looked at me, and there's this dude with a trachea. I can't understand it. I mean, I hear really well,
Mm-hmm.
but like trachea talk is something that I have not deciphered and I feel horrible. I did not know what he was saying, but he was like, holy shit, that chick just fucking roasted you, basically. I'm like, also, bold move. Trachea in a fucking barbecue place? Like,
Yeah, that's
how
gotta be
can you-
hard.
How could, realistically, you breathing all right? You doing okay? Like, intense. But you have to have some fucking balls when you walk up to the counter. You can't, like my dad was just saying, you can't just be like, I don't know what I want.
Yeah. True. Very true. But I mean, like, even as a transplant, like, I grew up eating barbecue. Omaha has barbecue too. It's not Kansas City barbecue. I agree.
You guys do have better, like whole meats, like the sides of meats and shit, like brisket, shoulder,
yeah.
all that stuff. You guys have whole meats that are really good.
We have all the cows.
Yeah, you do. I mean,
Yeah, but I grew up in the smoke pit. Like, that's where we would go after hockey games. So I know how to order barbecue.
yeah, I've never been worried about you ordering meat.
I do know my way around some meat.
She knows her meat.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
smoke pit's gone now?
yeah, it got shut down a while ago.
Fuck, man, that sucks.
I mean, it wasn't good, but that's where we
But
went.
it's a tradition. It's like, I mean, it's a thing. Like you go
Yeah.
and like Wyandotte was a thing because I grew up. My parents' very first house that not a lot of people know, like their first like marriage house was 79th and Metcalf. So Wyandotte 75th and Metcalf. It's like that's what I grew up on. So yeah, it goes back to childhood stuff. But Bryant's was a sauce that I mean, literally we have 4 bottles of Bryant's in the fridge right now.
I do like Bryant's sauce. I will give them that. They're not so good at the meat,
Oh, they're horrible.
but
That's the one thing I will never
Yeah.
agree with my dad on. I will never agree in my entire life that Arthur Bryant's has good food because they don't.
no.
They have good sauce.
No. My favorite is by far Smokehouse, but I feel weird eating there because it's like a fancy place. Like, I don't feel right eating barbecue at like a clean, fancy establishment.
Well, yeah, and like we didn't have this conversation. We did, but on Monday, I may or may not have decided to go to the Peanut, and then Megan engaged me in a conversation of like steak, like the best steak
Yeah.
in Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
And I was tagged in one that was like, yeah, Jack Stack's great for barbecue, whatever, but they have really underrated steak. I think you said that.
Yeah. I said they're shit for barbecue, but
Shit
they
for
have
barbecue.
underrated steak.
They have average burn ends. They have burn ends that
The burn ends the pork ones were good.
Yeah.
The beef ones were disgusting.
Beef burn ends are just not like, I mean, I like LC's is like the only place to go to for burn ends, like in this entire fucking city. But anyways, somebody asked me, did you mean to say that the only reason that you were ever eating at Jack Stack was because you were banging the GM? And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I meant to say. So I just want to clarify that. I was not drunk or like feeling embarrassed about that. He actually quit Twitter. So
Oh,
he
really?
quit Twitter like 3 months ago. So
Because he got back with his wife.
yeah, it's weird. Like, I also want to say if you're a GM of a barbecue restaurant, maybe don't, like, pretend that you don't have a wife
Yeah.
and then get mad when people are like, hey, so we found out you have a wife. What?
What? What wife?
What
The
wife?
one I clearly just deleted from my Instagram.
Yeah,
Weird.
she definitely was never in my profile pictures. No, not at all.
Weird, you're in hers.
Oh my god, that's so strange. Women
Ah.
can't connect the dots, bitch, please. And so it wasn't just me. And that was what was more annoying, I
Yeah,
think.
he made his way around Casey.
He put his
Twitter.
dick in so much crazy outside of me, because I really wasn't crazy at the time. I'm very zen at this point in my life.
Right.
That I was just honestly concerned. I'm like, you're going to get stabbed somewhere along the way from Kansas City to Colorado. So good luck with that.
But we wouldn't have tried Jack Stack steak if it wasn't for him.
True.
Not that he suggested it. We just were eating on his tab. So we wouldn't have tried it on
You
our
know,
own.
that's the other thing. Like, you know, you're a restaurant fucking manager. You can't have a wife. You are going to be busy trying to get pussy through all the free and comp meals that you possibly can.
And why wouldn't you? If you have that kind of, I mean, it's not power, but it is. I mean,
I will say that we spent at least $400 on food and drink that night,
absolutely.
and I paid for zero
We
of it.
drank the entire menu. We
Yeah,
had
literally all of it.
I ordered every single side.
Yeah, literally.
You ordered a steak. We got all of the burn ends.
Uh-huh.
We got something else for
I
an
had
appetizer
10
too.
old fashions.
Yeah. We spent our money.
Don't invite us out to eat. I would have say that. If you ever say, hey, let's grab dinner, it'll be $700 later.
If I know ahead of time you're paying, it's probably not
we're
good
gonna
for
get
you.
real bad.
It's not good for you.
Like, it's just real bad. Like, because we're just like, oh,
we
well.
love food.
Yeah.
And drinks and just being happy.
It's a very bougie existence when you have a radio show or like you have this like thing, this platform that you can talk about stuff on. So people are like, oh, I hope you talk about our stuff nicely. And then just like present you more.
If you give me food, I will.
Yeah.
100% of the time. If there's food involved.
What is one place in Kansas City that if anyone were to hear you say, oh guys, you should go check this out, they would know that you're getting paid and or you are kidnapped?
Wyandotte.
Well, no.
I'm trying to think of anywhere I've ever hated. Where have we gone? Frickin' Zacalo. Zacalo's awful.
We tried, because we love brunch. Like,
Yeah.
brunch is like, I mean, we're two white chicks. Brunch is not all inclusive. It's not all exclusive. You don't have to be white. You don't have to be bougie. You don't have to be extra. You don't have to be basic to enjoy brunch.
Mm-hmm.
Brunch could be anything. So we're sitting here like thinking Zacalo, Spanish menu, maybe tapas, like.
Well, it's Mexican, so
But-
no tapas.
But it was like coastal Mexican, so I didn't
Yeah.
know if it was like Spanish coastal. I was very confused. You
Right.
probably had a better idea, but.
I did peruse the menu ahead of time, but it looked good. It looked good. It looked a little bit bougier than we go for because we don't usually go down to the plaza.
Plaza. She hates saying plaza.
Plaza.
Say plaza just to make yourself happy.
We don't usually go down to the plaza. It's Spanish.
She's happier.
The plaza is
She's
Spanish.
like,
Uh, we don't usually go down there for brunch. Not that we were opposed to it, because you like Jack's.
yeah, the
The
oyster
fish
house.
place, yeah. But we don't go down there because none of them have unlimited drinks in the
Yeah.
plaza. Nobody does. But anyway, we went down there, and it was horrendous. The food was not good.
No.
The coffee was the worst thing I've ever tasted in my entire life.
It honestly tastes like prison coffee.
It was so gross, and we did get service for a solid 45 minutes.
I think it was the guy that came by and was like, sorry, I have 7 tables outside. And I'm like, okay. So then I saw the manager and like instinct manager should be going around like, hey, can I get you something? Like it
Yeah.
was down to like water not even being filled up. And they had the front door open, so there were flies everywhere.
It was so gross. And it wasn't even
Flies.
hot. It was like spring.
It was May.
It was early.
I think
No, it was a long time ago. It was like March,
Okay.
because it was before Dan left.
Yeah, R.I.P.
I don't
Dan.
know. R.I.P. Dan.
It was Dan's last brunch.
Yeah. His last hurrah, and we were with somebody we did not like.
My ex.
No, it was a female.
No, it was. Wait. Who did we meet down there that we don't like?
I don't know.
Shit.
It
Sorry
doesn't
if you
matter.
went to
Sorry,
Zacalo.
this is boring.
Actually, this is horrible because I don't remember the chick that went with us,
it
and I
was
feel
a
bad.
girl, but I don't remember who it was either.
We don't like her.
Or we did? No, I don't think we did. Anyway, this is a terrible story to tell on air.
I just realized that like I don't know who it is. So like now that we've said it, we don't know if they didn't know that we don't like them. So surprise! If that was you, we don't remember, or you just weren't significant enough for us to remember. I do remember I was with my ex, and that's about it. That's all I remember. It was stupid though.
Anyway,
But the,
Zacalos.
like even the fucking Benedict that they gave me was deep fried, like to the point where I'm like, this is day old oil, like
was
burnt
gross.
deep fried, but nothing was cooked inside. So I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, I just grew up in restaurants. It's fine. I'm sure we don't need to see this. I got Chef Boyardee over here.
Well, and it's not bad. I mean, you don't know, but I live close enough to Zacalo that it shows up on my Postmates app, and it's under the $5 off section, which is the people that need help. So
True. Their advertising sucks.
yeah,
Like, and the only reason that I even wanted to go there is because on Instagram they made things look nice on Instagram, but everything looks great on Instagram.
yeah. Well, I mean, their menu looks great on paper. Doesn't mean it tastes good.
Just the execution.
It was horrible.
It was horrible. So, I mean, we've got all that going on, and we're just trying to find a good brunch. And so if you guys have a good brunch that you want to invite us down to, we are cheap enough to where you pay for 2 bottomless drinks for us and like entrees. It won't set you back much, but if you impress us, we'll do nothing but show up forever. Always.
Forever. Ask District.
Yeah, District cannot get rid of us. I want to say shout out to Kat.
Cat.
You're incredible.
With the flower hat.
With a flower hat, you are everything that we've ever imagined, and you're the best thing that's ever happened to us.
Agreed.
District is great, and you guys should go there. This is not an ad. But
It's
we are
not
going to go
an
to a quick commercial, and then we're going to come back with all things, actual Kansas City news.
Yes.
Actual things that we should be talking about. But, you know, we don't want to, like, push it. You know, we got 30 minutes. We don't want to, like, So we'll be right back.
What are we getting? No, never mind. We're just back.
Honest to God,
What?
it was just a miracle.
What is happening?
I don't know. What are you looking at?
My corner is like
The butter does.
being the butter.
Mm.
I think it's because I moved the light.
I think it's because you were supposed to move it facing you and like towards you. No, the umbrella facing you.
Don't tell me what to do. No, it needs to be on the background.
I thought that's what the ring light was for. Guys, we're live. I know we're live. Just
It's
shut
fine.
up and deal with this.
It's okay now.
We got Area 51 back here.
We're
Just
gonna
don't come
rate
this
it.
area.
Don't come in this area.
Don't come
you say
in
that
this
a lot?
area.
You say a lot?
Fuck you. My dating life is a lot like Area 51.
Oh?
I don't know where I was going with this.
Nobody gets in it?
Wow. She goes, Area 51 is looking shady. Lexi, just go.
It
You gotta
is.
leave.
It is looking shady.
It is
Like,
looking
right
shady.
here,
but it's mostly
whatever.
because of like our vignette
Yeah.
of her layouts.
Whatever.
So it's her fault.
Whatever. It's just not.
Whatever. You don't know my life.
We need to steam it. Do you have a steamer?
We don't need to steam it as much as we need to like spread it out.
Say that a lot.
I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm going into Area 51. Honestly, we could. Like, for the end of the show, do you
Just
think we
like,
could, like, disappear?
March back.
But, like, it's right here. I don't want to say the slits right here because you'll also be like, do you say that a lot?
Do you have to point it out to them?
Yeah, it's just so dainty. Yeah, so we could, like, disappear, like... Why did that feel so gross? Why did it feel like we were doing something wrong just then?
Yep, that's it. We're going out that way.
Did we forget to close it?
No, it's just wrinkly.
Oh, that's the sign. Look, it's the signpost. I was like, why is it open? This is definitely not a curtain. I hate this right now.
Do not let us drink before the show anymore.
You didn't even drink.
I had one.
She had one drink.
I had one large margarita.
It wasn't even a margarita. It was like lime juice on the rocks, and she maybe put like you. Well, we know your breathalyzer after.
Yeah,
it. What
I
did
took a
you blow afterward?
breathalyzer. I blew 0.028.
0.028. Oh,
Yeah.
so we weren't even like 0.08 yet. So you could have had another one.
Yeah. So now we know how many I can have before I have to drive. Anyway.
5 more. That's how it works. Don't ask us questions. It's just math.
All I'm saying is that is not what they taught us in school.
They said 2 beers. I thought like 0.08
I thought
was
it was
supposed to be 2
1.
beers. No, it's 2.
Oh. Okay. Well, 1 beer is the same as 1 shot, right?
No. There's Okay, so a 12-ounce beer. I can't believe I'm doing this. Good news, my lawyer will be really happy that I'm...
Dare class.
Happy Dare class. I want to say if you guys need any criminal attorney needs, I have you covered.
It's not what Dare class was about.
No, you should definitely fuck up and do drugs, but then call a really good lawyer to get you out of it.
Don't do that. Don't do drugs. Weed doesn't count as a drug.
No, weed doesn't count. I'm not saying drug. I'm sorry. Let me preface this. If you drink one beer, like 1 pint of beer, 12 ounces, right? 12 ounces of beer, it is equal to like 0.5 ounces of liquor, I believe.
I thought a beer, a wine, and a shot were all the same.
No, 4 ounce or 3 ounce glass, no. 4 ounce glass of wine, a 12 ounce beer, and 0.5 ounces of vodka, I think are all the same alcohol content. Or not 0.5 ounces.
So like half a shot?
Yeah. I mean, okay, so solo cups, I didn't realize this until later on in my adulthood.
Yeah, the measurement.
The measurement thing, that shows you how much liquor, and it literally is the actual
Yeah,
thing.
but it's a shot.
I know, but like it has the same alcohol content. It's not the same as like you can pound a beer, a 12-ounce beer. You're going to feel way more bloated.
Right.
That's why people chug liquor and they don't even realize that they're doing it. They're just like, I'm fucked up. Weird.
Yeah,
you drink a solo cup full of booze when somebody else drank a solo cup full of beer, and it's just not the same. So...
Well, I know that's not the same, but I thought like one cocktail is one beer. Like I thought those are the same.
If they're measured properly.
Yeah, like one shot glass is one beer.
Yeah.
Okay. I had more than that because I had triple sec and tequila.
Wow.
But
hard ass.
I know, like, whew, that 0.4% or whatever the fuck triple sec
Really
is.
getting fucking crazy over here.
Getting lit.
First of all, you walk into Llewellyn's and you say, I want a skinny margarita.
I know. I shouldn't have even asked.
It's not that. It's just maybe just say I want tequila, lime, and some triple sec on the rocks.
By now, people should know what that is.
They don't, though.
But they should.
This girl was literally like, we don't have that mix. And I'm like, you don't need a mix to make a skinny
Yeah, I don't
margarita.
need sugar-free shit.
I don't have to. Yeah, okay, so it's 1 beer, glass of wine, or shot per hour. That's the like.
Okay, so I was right.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Okay. But that's a lie because I only had one and I was not blowing. I don't know.
Oh, you were blowing. All right. No, this is fun. It is. We don't. Not that we would ever take a breathalyzer, recreationally places, but we just happen to have one, and we tested it out, and it was only 0.028.
Yeah.
So you're good. Not
So
even
I could have
close.
had 2 more margaritas.
Yeah, but it's also over the course of time. So if you're sitting there, let's say for like an hour, and you're like, okay, you can have 4 beers or you can have 4 mixed drinks. 4 mixed drinks are obviously going to be stronger, but it's per
Right.
hour, so 1 per hour.
Right. Which is why I drank it slow. You were making fun of me.
No, I wasn't. I was just ready to go.
I knew I had to get in the car.
I gotta get in the car. You don't understand, man. She takes it seriously, and I'm proud of her. I think it's good. I'm glad somebody does. I can't say any more because of legal ramifications, so I'm going to stop this conversation.
Yeah.
But we would like to talk about how we do have a real MVP and also a Jackass of the Week.
We do.
And I need to tweet somebody to let them know that this is happening.
Well, we're going to do the MVP first.
Yes, the MVP is something that you and I can both
Oops.
talk
I'm
about.
touching stuff. Fuck.
Yeah, she is. Your hearts.
Okay. So who is our real MVP of this week?
Harold motherfucking Finch, y'all.
Okay. Who is do
Do you know about the moon?
I do know it's up there.
Okay, so what is the one thing that you know about the moon besides the fact that it's up there?
Cheese.
No.
Oh.
What has happened on the moon that hasn't happened to any other giant moving thing? It's not a planet. Is it a planet?
Are you trying to say we landed on it?
Yes.
Okay,
I
but
thought
we
you
landed
would just fucking figure
we
that out.
landed on Mars. You mean people?
Yes.
All right. Yes, we went to the moon.
Why do I have to say I meant people?
You said what's happened there that hasn't happened anywhere else.
Human beings
Okay.
walked on the fucking...
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I still think it was in a studio. I took a poll on Sprots. What do you think?
We for sure went. And the people on Twitter agree with me.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, we went to the moon in 1969. You would know that if you were a Disney person and watched Even Stevens.
I think you would know that if you picked up a fucking history book, but we could...
No,
But
they
not
have a
Even
whole
Stevens.
song about it. There's. You want me to sing it?
Mhm.
Not going to.
That was fucking anticlimactic.
I know. I like to
Sing it!
I like to get your hopes up and then
All right.
dash them.
So every other fucking news outlet has already talked about this. So if you haven't heard about it and you live in Kansas City, you're a cuck. Harold Finch is a very smart human being. Not only is he smart enough to live in Kansas City,
Genius.
fucking, you guys, we're all winning. We're all smarter than most of the population.
Exactly.
Because we live here.
Yep.
Hello.
Because we know.
We know things. So he has a degree in thermodynamics,
Okay.
which I'm not very smart. So thermo, I think, means temperature.
Correct.
And dynamics means like,
Yeah. He does rocket ship shit.
so that's exactly what I was saying. Like heat. So temperature, and there's nothing more Kansas City in my life that I've ever heard besides this story.
Okay.
Because he's sitting here and like the one problem that NASA and every other Boeing, all these companies are having is keeping the inside and outside temperature of these spacecrafts the same temperature. Because when you accelerate through fucking stratosphere, you probably don't want to have like 9,000 degrees outside and be like a balmy 63 degrees inside because, you know, we
Why?
like air conditioning. Because you'll explode and die. Or
Oh.
concave and die. You'll just die.
Okay.
So it's really hard to get through a stratosphere when you can't regulate temperature, at least like on some sort of buffer. Like
Okay.
I say I don't know any of this, but I read way too much about it.
Got it.
So they have to regulate the temperature somehow. And one day, Harold is just fucking chilling. He's
Harold
like,
Finch.
he got his shit rejected from 2 other companies. They're like, we don't care about what you're trying to do. Apollo is gonna like do just fine with or without you.
Okay.
Whatever. They just did not care about his idea.
Got it.
One day he takes a break from his boring science shit and he decides, I need to go get some barbecue.
Okay.
So he goes to the plaza.
Plaza.
And the plaza, just go and say it, plaza.
He went to the plaza.
Went to the plaza and he went to look at a rotisserie chicken. A chicken on a spit turning around made Harold Finch realize that with a rotating form of thermodynamic protection, we could go into fucking space.
Harold Finch, barbecue lover.
Like, we can go into space,
Genius.
but not humans go into space. So this is like protecting humans and bringing them back down safely type level shit,
Right.
which is insane.
It is insane.
And I just think that, like, no one credited Kansas City enough
I didn't know.
for this whole thing.
We did it. Kansas City barbecue took us to the moon.
And if it was on the plaza, there's only so many places it could have been.
I
It was down
literally
there.
Don't know
So
why.
now I need to know where Harold Finch was.
Yeah, why didn't he tell us?
Yeah, real fucking journalists would have known.
Apparently it's called the barbecue rule. I didn't know that.
Yeah. We have a specific term that NASA still uses today.
I'm a little upset that they didn't call it the Kansas City barbecue rule.
Okay. Barbecue is not synonymous with, I don't know, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. You don't think barbecue and think of anything. To me, it's always Kansas City barbecue.
Yeah,
I
but
get
that's
it.
because we're from here.
I know.
Like, Memphis people are going to disagree with you.
Right. Memphis people, I love it when people go to Memphis and then they eat barbecue and they're like, oh my God, this was life changing.
Oh.
My British friend went to Memphis and had barbecue and I'm like, nah, trick.
It's good. I'm not going to act like it's not good, but it's a different, completely different animal.
Central barbecue, yeah. Interstate barbecue with fucking barbecue spaghetti. Get out of here.
I remember when I got recruited for sorority in Texas, our first event was a barbecue, and I was really excited because they were like ordered in all of this food. It was the worst barbecue I've ever had in my entire life. Texas barbecue does not deserve to exist. That's all I have to say.
That type of I am very much on that same level. Texas barbecue to me is subpar to Kansas City.
Is he dying?
Hey, Steve. I think my dad died.
I think he died.
I think, Dad. We're gonna have to FaceTime him. I don't know what that was.
I don't know either.
I think
He's not answering.
either that or he got paid and he didn't tell anybody.
He
He
was
was just screaming.
so excited.
Are you okay?
I just sneezed.
You sneezed?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were screaming. Well, all right. Now we got to the bottom of it.
All right, bye.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay, well, thanks for checking on me.
No problem. Finally back to our homeland at Area 51. We are at our homeland. It's fine. Steve is all right. We're good.
Steve's all right. We went to the moon in 1969 because of Harold Finch and the barbecue roll. Kansas City
Exactly.
barbecue roll. I'm going to, insert it in there. Because I'm still really pissed off. Everywhere else outside of Kansas City, even in Omaha, they don't call it a KC strip. They call it a New York strip.
Oof.
And for those of you that don't know...
Name the last time we saw a cow in New York.
Exactly. It came from here, but they just didn't think that it sounded bougie enough, so they changed the name to New York, so it sounded fancier and people would buy it.
It's bullshit.
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 So the Kansas City barbecue roll got us to the moon.
Yeah, and I think it's just something that we don't really talk about enough, of the awareness that anything, like this year, 2019, anything that's happening right now that's like a 50th anniversary of anything is from 1969.
Nice. And that's why it's the summer of gilding.
Yeah, because you have so much big dick energy with 1969, you know? But no, there's a lot of things happening with the moon. It's fucking stupid. Mercury retrograde still going on. The eclipses happened yesterday. Where are you at right now
Alive.
with the moon? Are you guys good?
The moon and I are good. I think I have a lot of lunar energy in my body. So, we're chill. I didn't even feel anything with the eclipse last night. Did you?
No. I was half asleep.
It was only a half one.
Yeah, it was just it was supposed to be wrapping up loose ends of things that you did during other eclipse season things.
No big deal. And we're going into my season.
Is that a thing moon season? Because Gemini season for me was horrifying. And I have a Gemini moon.
Yeah. I don't know. We're going to find out. It's Leo season.
Yeah, Leos.
About to get weird.
Very weird.
And that's why it's hot girl summer.
Hot girl summer.
Because it's Leo season in the summer.
Yeah, Leo season is happening. Our favorite Leo is actually moving to England in a week. Angie will be
I was
leaving.
who were we talking about?
Yeah, what other person?
I was
was
I don't know
I
anybody
literally
that's
was
going to
roasting her on Saturday. I was like, you have a Leo tattoo.
She did get a Leo tattoo.
How much more Leo can you get? Guys, I'm a Leo. I don't know if you know this, but it's been 5 minutes.
I had no idea. I had no
That's
idea.
so crazy.
Thank you, God, you got a tattoo.
I know. Maybe you should get
Just
archery across your face, and then.
I was going to get. Actually, my favorite constellation is Orion, so that has nothing to do with this conversation now.
My favorite constellation. I don't have one.
Cassiopeia.
The Big Dipper. That was so stupid. I'm sorry.
Yep, I'm clipping
Please hurry.
that.
Please, no,
I am clipping
let's
that.
get out. We just need to end the show. It was really great talking to you all. But no, I'm not feeling effects. I'm also, it's this really weird time in my life where I'm just I'm not looking for answers to anything. I have them all, and I know what I need to be doing, and I'm just avoiding doing it. So, Orion, worst constellation ever, 3 stars.
It's not 3 stars.
I know, but it's funny. That,
The belt is 3 stars, you idiot.
You're giving stars to constellations. It's just that I enjoy it. Let's just put it that way.
What?
But no, the planet shit, I'm not worried about it. I'm really not in a place, it's freaking everybody out in my life that's yo, you're really, usually into this stuff. I'm I'm eerily calm, and it's okay.
That's good.
It is good. It's nice to have that. So, that's why we're going to poison ourselves with margaritas tonight, because we're eerily calm.
Too calm. Time to act
Time to
up.
fuck shit up.
Time to act
Woo!
up and get out. All
Yeah.
right, so Harold was our MVP.
Harold's MVP. Let's talk about the jackass of the week. And honestly, Kansas City's been acting really well. They've been very nice to each other. They've been getting along
For the
better.
last week, yeah.
For the last week, I would just say the Kansas City media scope is not as terrifying as it has been.
Can we talk for 5 seconds?
Of course.
Pretty sure, though, Angie Racono and Kevin Keatsman are murdered.
They did.
Where have they been? Not on Twitter.
No.
Not confident they're still among the living.
You're not
I'm
wrong.
gonna feel really bad if they're really dead, but I don't think that they are.
I don't think any. No. They're both too vain to have killed themselves. We know this.
I don't think they killed themselves.
It's not anything tragic. Don't send out APB or anything like, oh God, first of all, what are we missing?
Maybe for Angie though. Like, where's she at?
Yeah, usually most people would get very alarmed if a white woman has disappeared for that long.
She's been gone for like a week. She's probably on the news. I guess we don't watch the news.
I don't fucking watch.
She's not tweeting,
65.
is what I'm.
Yeah,
worried.
that's where we're at. Like,
Yeah.
white woman not on Twitter for 5 days. She's posting motivational quotes somewhere. That's when you gotta check on them.
Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of crazy shit going on. We won't get into like the sad, depressing world.
No, but are they alive? We don't know. No one's seen them. If you really want to know where Keatsman is, just go look at a local golf course.
He's golfing.
Man yelling at cloud. I don't know. Like
With his dog.
His dog, his only friend. So I mean, like that's one group of people that's disappeared. But the true jackasses are the people in life that know they have something good going on, right? You got a good situation going on, but you're just not happy enough because you're not happy with yourself. Okay, so this is a common theme. I think woke 2019 has been a problem with us because we're both so goddamn... mostly Megan's had to become aware of me being a weirdo and being like, this is why I'm doing this, and I apologize. She goes, I don't give a fuck why you're doing this. Shut the fuck up and do it. And then maybe you just stop talking about you doing it and then like just get it done. That's her level of patience with me. I get it. So I'm like, let me tell you about these things. No, you just literally have to say, I want to be a better person. I'm not going to try to fuck up this relationship that I'm in. I think if you're a good person, that's what you try to do.
Agreed. And
you're like, hey, I have a tendency in the past to cheat, whatever. You go into it being aware.
Yes.
We are not at the Peanut. I'm sorry, Courtney. I hope your shoulder is feeling better. The Peanut needs high-speed internet. And
I don't have it yet.
Brent said that he was going to get us a little like landline plug-in thing, and he hasn't, but we're getting there. I've also been there 7 times this week already. So I think they're like, we get it. You want to come back. Like,
yeah. You just need internet.
Give us internet.
Give us internet.
We'll literally do a show there the entire time. Just like, what up? You don't even have to sponsor us. Just let us be there because Barry Melrose randomly coming into the like...
He likes to creep.
It's so funny. So yeah. So basically this dude that's been following Sprots for a long time. Not going to call him out.
Wait, he's a follower.
Oh yeah. It gets worse. Not going to call him out.
Oh.
This dude that follows us and has since the dawn of Sprots since I went from Gat Attack to Sprots Gat.
Okay.
Has notifications on for me. I didn't know this.
Oh.
I didn't realize this. Don't worry, don't follow him back. We're calling him out. Is suddenly dating our friend Bridget.
Okay.
Right? So our friend Bridget is someone that 120% I back with utmost confidence because when there was drama on Kansas City Twitter, like, can you explain like what happened that day? Because I was in such a drama blur. Like, I was living my best life. I'm like, let me tell you what happened here.
Right.
Megan was actually aware and conscious during the whole time, not just living.
Well, formerly of Twitter, James.
He died on Twitter. He actually died on Twitter.
He actually died. Was two-timing his wife with children,
Stephanie.
I believe. Yeah. Stephanie found out who he was two-timing with, which was Bridget.
Only via DM though, I think.
Yeah, it didn't ever get any, and honestly, it wasn't even that great in DM. He had been with other people as well, but for whatever reason, Stephanie had the phone number of Bridget.
And honed in on her.
Yeah.
And only her.
She attacked her all over from formerly of Twitter, James's Twitter account. In addition to dragging him. She drugged him first, to be fair, a little bit, but not really.
It really wasn't that great in the DM though. Like when we say that, it was like, yeah, we have shirts made up of like his Twitter game, so it's cool.
Yeah, it wasn't even close to the spice that it could have been. Which maybe they did it off DM. I don't know. But she had her number, and so she calls Bridget and leaves her the most wonderful voicemail I've ever heard in my entire life.
It was like Lil Jon and Oprah decided to get in a fight. And he's like, and it's like, this is my rendition of it, and it might just be because I'm high. But what I remember is being like, what? Yeah, you like that? Okay. Oh, were you okay, bitch, you okay? And it was like very much like a therapy session of where you could see Oprah coming through and being like, do you want to talk about this, baby girl? It was just like, it went like, it was insane.
It was
fucking
insane.
ridiculous.
What did she say at the very end?
She said, okay then. Okay. Okay.
She got real high.
I can't even make those noises. I think you can tell by my octaves that
No,
very
it was
few
beautiful.
people.
Anyway, so she did that. We played it on air, which is still, I believe, on our website. You can probably go find it.
I wonder if I still have that voicemail.
If you really want to listen to the voicemail. We'll look and see if we have it. We'll play it right now if we do.
Yeah, probably do.
Because it's quite possibly greater than any reality TV show moment I've watched yet. So that happened with Bridget, and that's how we found Bridget. She was fortunate enough. No, we were fortunate enough that she shared that with us.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, this is so great. You
All
guys
right,
ready?
Here we go.
All right.
Hold it up to your chest.
I know. I'm like.
There you go. Yes, this is Stephanie Nichols. You've been messaging my husband, James Nichols, on Twitter and on his phone, and you need to stop that fucking shit. Like right fucking now. Okay? Have a good day.
Okay.
Okay, so you see what I'm talking about, like the weird Oprah Little John thing.
Yeah, she's a little bit loopy. But, I mean, to be fair, she has every right to be. Not at Bridget, because it wasn't Bridget's fault.
Yeah.
But we went over that in that episode, so go listen to it if you want to. But now Bridget is in what kind of trouble?
In a good relationship. She was in a relationship with one dude, not married.
A follower of ours.
A follower of ours. And he apparently had notifications on every single time I tweet. Me.
That's hilarious.
And I didn't realize that I was a precipice for so many relationship problems until...
How were you?
But no, I wasn't. But like the fact that like, I'm sorry, but like I go to like start talking to a dude, right? And they have fucking notifications on for some chick tweeting. The fuck do you need to know about? I'm sorry. What I'm saying most of the time is just being like, ha ha ha, love you, ha ha ha. DILFs, ha ha ha, boats. Like, I'm not ever.
Yeah.
There's no pertinent information on Twitter that I'm giving you that you need like a da na 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 na.
Trust me, I have notifications on. I know.
I feel so bad. I had to turn notifications off for everything, and I'm like, I'm gonna probably miss a lot, aren't I? No, I'm just always on Twitter. It's a problem. But you deal with the brunt of my notifications, and they're all stupid. So like, I'm never saying anything where you need newsworthy information like notifications on for.
Correct. Sorry.
I'm not trying to be a
well, like
fucking
your
journalist.
real tweets are, but the problem with notifications are it tells me when you reply to stuff. And so then I have to go and figure out what you're replying to.
Well, yeah, and like even in college when nobody had smartphones, like very few people did. I'm also aging myself, it's cool. But this girlfriend of mine, Hannah, had notifications on via text every time I tweeted.
Oh my God.
Because she didn't have Twitter on her phone. She had like a brick phone. And I'm like, so that's how you tweet? You tweet by responding to things? And she's like, yeah, so every time you tweet, I get a text message. And that was back when I used Twitter as like a IMing service.
That's
was really
dedication. Bad. Okay, so what happened with him?
So he would get notifications. So I'm like, I'm sorry, it's weird that a dude would get notifications for me tweeting.
How did you find this out?
Because Bridget told me.
Okay.
Bridget's like, yeah, by the way, he gets notifications for you. So if you tweet out something like, hey, only pieces of shit that get notifications for me, like, or not, she didn't say like, use that, like, oh, he gets notifications for you, like, use it as ammo. She was like, only like jackasses that cheat on Bridget with lagoon creatures, or like, I mean, I saw this woman, and look, I'm not sending off word, okay? Like, I don't think.
Wait, so this happened before. So we skipped a whole step.
Well, I guess.
Why she's mad at him.
Well, she's mad at him because of like cheating. I thought we were getting to the cheating part.
Well, you tweeted it before you told us about the cheating.
The cheating part was kind of like, this is why she's like, keeps me in line with these things. But like, I guess he started hooking up with this other chick, and like, she found out.
The other chick or Bridget?
Bridget found out of the other chick.
Okay.
Who didn't realize she was a side chick. Because, but I'm sorry, this dude fucked up so bad. He has this one girl in his profile, or he's in her profile picture on her Facebook, the side chicks. So
she
the
thought
side
she
chick,
was a girlfriend.
yeah, the side chick didn't know she was a girlfriend. And so Bridget's like, hey, you dumb bitch. Like, there's a reason that he doesn't like let you tag him in things. There's a reason that like he like doesn't have you in his profile picture. Like, hello. I mean, it's 2019. You have to do these things, like be like more aware of this stuff. Like
Right.
it's stupid, but at the same time, that's the dead giveaway. Like if you're not in his profile picture and like you're not showing up on his tagged photos,
Yeah.
and like he blocks you from tagging him, he's dating somebody else
100%.
or he's married.
Or vice versa, if one of your friends, this is also a personal story of ours, if one of your friends tells you they're dating somebody but they're not in their profile picture.
Or they're not friends on anything.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
just faking it.
Okay. Anyway.
I'm like, I wish I had tea. I ran out of beer and I have like some lukewarm water. Spilling the lukewarm water. But it's a real thing. Like if you are not a part of their like online footprint,
You don't exist.
you're not dating.
No.
It's sad. I also am of the, I guess, species. No, the
Species.
hill that I will die on that no one, literally no one, again, will ever know who I'm dating until I'm married. And I don't even want to get married, so it'll be like one of those things where like, oh fuck, she got married? That's weird.
Okay, but you did once,
I did once.
and it didn't go well.
It didn't go well because like you have to like be able to keep up with the idea that I am always going to have other things to do besides hang out with you.
Mm-hmm.
I will always have other priorities.
But you're always upfront with that.
Yeah, I'm
Like
very
you're
aware.
not lying and saying that you're my girlfriend to two girls.
True. Fuck it. I mean, I'm sorry. Do I just need to like? I want to say that this dude is so fucking stupid, but this is. He also lives in St. Joe, so it's like, maybe that's just like St. Joe culture. I
I
don't
feel like
know.
you can get away with it if they were both. Are they both from St. Joe, the girls?
I think they live. I mean, I don't think anyone like really purposely like lives there.
My aunt does.
Also, people that I know live there, but I'm trying to think of like a reason that like you could get away with it in St. Joe. I feel like I don't
They
want to say
have a
like
Red
maybe
Lobster.
they don't all have Wi-Fi.
I mean, if she, I don't know, whatever. Okay,
The other
so,
chick was a lagoon creature, but I'm saying like I don't want to like comment about other people's looks because I'm sitting here like I'm on the internet like full blown like hello, no filters and my real hair, but this creature that he was cheating on fucking Bridget with, it just didn't make sense. Like if you're gonna cheat, and I'm not saying you should cheat, but in my mind, if you're going to cheat, fucking upgrade.
always upgrade. There is no point in cheating for somebody better, fucking worse or equal to.
Yeah,
Why are you cheating?
because you are empty inside. You should probably get that looked at. Honestly,
Right.
most cheating happens when you like hate yourself.
You hate yourself,
You hate
or like
yourself.
whatever. You just don't like the girl anymore. Leave her.
Leave her and do your own thing.
Go date the ugly one. I don't care.
Go date the you know. There's a song that says if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, make an ugly girl your wife. From a personal point of view,
That's true.
find an ugly girl to marry you. And I'm not saying that like my exes have done this, but they have. Like they will date me and then they'll be like, God, I've met this really plain looking chick though.
Yeah.
That is so boring and so safe. And you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna hear everything I say and listen to me.
Yeah.
And verbatim, like be like, I'm also on the same page. Meanwhile, I'm like, I don't know.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if you are short, if you're bagel guy, or
Bagel
if
black?
you're, you know, if you're ugly, if you've got some sort of situation happening that's not so cute, or you're not happy, like, with your body type or whatever, then fucking make up for it. You better be the funniest person I've ever met, or the most entertaining person, or the greatest cook. You gotta make up for it. And ugly people do, generally. One way or another, whether that's cooking, cleaning, blowjobs, I don't know. But if you
I
are
will just tell you,
deficient,
I-
make up for it.
Yeah, I have no skills.
I also have no skills.
I'm like, I don't want to like throw myself under the bus here, but I'm sitting here like, what do I bring to the table? Literally nothing. Stress. I'm self-employed. We're both self-employed. Stress, instability.
I'm stable.
I meant
I wouldn't
like,
call it a skill.
I want to, no, but it's not, we are not like gifted at staying stable and like mostly I was talking career-wise. Like I'm not talking
Yeah.
like emotionally and shit. Like that's a
Well,
whole other thing.
Like,
But
what I care about for more than 5 minutes.
right, like I can't, I'm like, I'm trying and like you'll talk to me and I'll say, yes, I want to hear more about this. But in reality, I'm like, nah, I'm good. So it's just,
Yeah.
but you have to also realize your target demographic. And so if you're going to fucking cheat, go up.
Up.
Especially a dude. If a dude's going to cheat, the funniest shit in the world, and I'm just gonna say this out loud. I think it's beautiful. I got cheated on last year.
True.
And I've never been cheated on before. Literally never. It was shocking. Getting dumped too. And it like not like fun dumping, like like yeah, we broke up. Fuck you, let's fight. That's also something I do. It's not good. It's not healthy. But I got cheated on, and it was like by somebody that could be a centaur. I don't know. Like it's not ideal. Like if you go backwards, I'm like, what did you do? With a dude, you should always cheat up. Because a chick's just gonna be like, if you cheat on a hot chick with an ugly chick, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna be like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Because no chick's gonna be like, I am so hurt that you cheat. Because every smart female knows that it's not about them. It's about the dude. If they're cheating with an ugly chick, it's because they have no self-esteem. Mm-hmm. If they're cheating with a chick that's better than you, you're like, oh fuck, well, I guess this is over.
Yeah, but like as bad as I can, like it sounds like you do take a hit. Like if you are dating somebody and they cheat on you with somebody worse than you, like
then you just feed off of it. You're like, fuck you.
nah, that's an ego blow, I think.
No, I don't think it's an ego blow. I'm like, you're a fucking dumbass, which is what I did.
He is a dumbass.
He is a dumbass.
Don't get me wrong. Like if you like we said, if you're gonna cheat, do it right. But I don't know.
I don't know. Like I'm also, we're very much different. Like we talked about this. I don't think men should take selfies. It bothers me. It creeps me out when guys are like, look at my face.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I don't want him having photos of himself with some other chick. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I don't even care, because if I'm in the picture, there will be no other chick. There will be like those like boundaries, because that's how I am now. But it's funny to me just how fucked up that like guys truly are, that you would go backwards and like you would stick your dick in something less attractive.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. So jackass of the week is this dude. I hope you still have notifications on for my Twitter, because I will retweet this and tag you in it. No, I won't. That's too much. I'm not in a fighty mood like that these days. We're too much better. It's not our problem, but we're unified with Bridget, right?
Yeah.
So the dude James, the one line that I will always love, because this is why Bridget is such an icon. She brought this to our attention, and this happens with a lot more people than you think. Dudes will slide in the DMs, and you go from talking about sports to 10 ways he wants to bend you over.
Mm-hmm. Incredibly quickly.
I don't think we even talked about this part, and it's not on the chat, so we'll get to it next episode. But the idea of like people being afraid of bloggers or people that have like a platform and like using it over their heads, because it happened a little bit in Minnesota Vikings Twitter, and it was so messy and weird, and we're actually kind of a part of that. So stay tuned for that one next week. We do want to get to real quick just shit that's going on in Kansas City this weekend. The Big Three is coming in town. Mm-hmm. If you don't already know, Ice Cube.
Not Ice-T.
Ice Cube and other white rich people that probably own part of it too own the Big Three.
Okay.
So they started this thing where it's 3-on-3 pro basketball with former NBA and also just collegiate legends. It's not just NBA legends. And they're not even legends. Some of them just like were there for like 6 or 7 seasons, which sounds insane to say. Like an athlete was there for 6 or 7 seasons in the NBA, but you might not know of them. Is that nuts?
It happens.
All the time.
You telling me anybody's going to remember Dion Waiters in 10 years? No.
True. Yeah, because I'm sitting here like Drew Gooden, I've forgotten about completely, because also he's old as shit. He's like 37.
Oh my god.
And still doing this 3-on-3 shit, which is awesome.
Happens.
I was all in when AI was going to be like a main part of it, but I think AI had some issues with like, might shock you, Allen Iverson couldn't show up on time to things, and like, some like, basis of his career, it's cool. But that's happening this weekend, and I think it's really badass because Gary Payton is one of the coaches, and also Lisa fucking Leslie.
No way. That's really awesome.
Lisa Leslie is like what, like, it was totally our generation. Mm-hmm. The one WNBA player we all knew.
Yeah.
That's it, just one.
Cheryl
really Swoops too, but like.
No, I only know Lisa.
Okay. Lisa Leslie was like the icon.
Yeah.
And she's gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And she's perfect. Mm-hmm. Like if you want to be someone in life, you want to be Lisa Leslie.
Of course. She's badass.
Yeah. Which I will never, I'll never live up to that. Like I'm not ever going to have like a... No, I can't.
Horrible outlook on life.
I think I'm a badass in different aspects, and so are you.
Okay, yeah, you're not going to be a WNBA badass. You're correct.
But sometimes it's disappointing to realize I'm never going to be a teen mom.
Oh,
These are things in life that I can never live up to.
okay.
You know, I'm just never going to be a teenage mom.
Okay.
It's just not going to happen. I'm not 16 anymore.
That's
I'm not a
fact.
teenager anymore.
That-
You know, so you can't be a teen mom. You're not going to be a teen mom either.
No, I won't be a teen mom. I won't be a 20s mom.
No, and it's mind blowing because you know teen moms make a fuck ton of money doing absolutely nothing. But
Farrah, how are you still around?
I don't know I don't understand the reality culture too. It's just so much. There's so many people.
I
And
saw
I'm like,
one
how are you
today.
famous?
Yeah. I saw a reality show star today, just out and about at my gym.
What?
Yeah.
Can we talk about this or?
Yeah, I put it on my Instagram story.
Well.
Haley from Big Brother 20.
Oh,
She was
cool.
also Miss Missouri 2 years ago.
Nice.
Just shooting a workout video at my gym.
Were you wanting to be a teen mom? No, I was not wanting to be a teen mom. I'm just saying it's funny that like
My
these are
mom
like,
was a teen mom.
these are certain aspirations that you'll never get to. Like if you just miss
I did
the
not
like
aspire to be that.
No, I don't think anybody aspires to it. It was just supposed to be a joke.
Honestly, that show did its job because Farrah was from like 5 miles away from my house, and she terrified me.
She is terrifying though. I mean, I don't even like one of our mentors is a reality star, Wes Bergman from The Real World and The Challenge and everything that he does
Still
now.
is, yeah.
He's still literally on MTV, but he's one of our mentors, and it's incredible for us to be like, I don't even watch him on TV because I'm like, who the fuck is that? But it's probably the same thing. Like it's like,
It's an act.
but when I went in to pitch like what we do,
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, yeah, you know, it's just like a persona, like I don't know, like there's Gat and there's Gracie, and it's like we have and here he is. He's been doing this since fucking like late
dawn of
90s.
time.
I was like, I don't want to say late 90s, but I'm like also I have no concept of time like at all. Obviously,
I think it was the late. I don't know.
It
He's
was,
not
like,
that old.
early 2000s.
Not that old.
There's so much pressure to have kids. It's not meant for all of us. You're right. No one should tell you what to do. Besides
Except China.
Yeah, and then also Jose Canseco. Storming the aliens with Jose Canseco.
Is he doing it?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, I don't want to say that we need your money anyways, but come on, hello. Support your local self-employed people. More importantly, help us get $45,000
For what?
to go alien hunting with Jose Canseco.
That's how much it costs?
I don't know. There's something about a tank.
What?
If we go in a tank to Area 51,
He's so crazy. I'm Naruto running. Fuck you guys. It's happening.
fuck you guys, let's do this.
Fuck you guys.
I
Okay.
mean, we could do it. Like, Steve wasn't afraid of Area 51, so why should
He
we
wasn't
be?
at all. He was very chill, but he didn't know about the flight testing, so
Yeah, how much
they
information
men in
does Steve
blacked
really
him
know?
for sure.
Will they shoot to kill Area 51 raid? Yes. I mean, honestly, somebody said we've needed a plague for a while, so maybe this is going to be the next like wipeout of people. It's rude, but also kind of like maybe
Yeah. I'm not opposed to it.
might be something that needs to happen. So we'll find out. I'm not going to
I
go.
don't get all
Are
the
you?
people that are like, you guys know that the Air Force is just going to shoot you down. Yeah, we're not retarded. Like,
Yeah. I mean, they know what's going on. They know what's going on. So who cares?
some people just want to die.
Yeah. So
Let
let
them.
them. Let the meme lords and like all those weird people just. I guarantee nothing's going to happen.
No, nothing's going to happen. I mean, they'll probably go to the cities around Area 51 in September, but
If you guys need a guide, I've been there. I used to live in
There you
Cloudcraft,
go.
New Mexico. It's only an hour and a
they're
half
just going
away.
to go visit Roswell. This is all conspiracy by the government, for the record. Same thing with the NASA shit. Like, you probably weren't watching, but like 3 games ago, on the Royals game, they just
because it's the Royals
randomly.
game. I'm like, what would I not be watching?
It was a
the
Royals game. They just randomly popped up and they're like, here's a story about the moon for no reason at all. They weren't sponsoring anything. They weren't talking about anything.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing a moon landing shirt for no
True.
reason also, but they weren't connected to that.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, no, it was during the All-Star game. The All-Star game.
Oh yeah.
It was, whatever. All right, we're going.
No,
Is
we're
the
not.
point.
We're going, but like I'm still. This is shookness.
Something's going on. All of these alien shows popping up, all of this, like, stuff that they're just leaking.
It's just trying to hide from the sexual trafficking.
Yeah. I don't know about
Jeffrey
that.
Epstein.
But
I don't know. I'm just reading into like the one social media thing I get on. Facebook will show up and be like, "This is all just a scam." I'm like, you know what? You're probably right. I should probably.
everything's a scam.
Everything's a scam. Your mother's a scam.
Trump is a scam. Like, why do people not understand that he's the greatest troll of all time
He's
and
incredible.
still reply to him?
He's literally the greatest showman.
He says the same lines over and over again just because he knows it pisses you off.
Yeah.
And you guys don't even realize.
You know how much money he makes? Like, he's making so much money in office on his private, like, owned news network shit. I guarantee he owns shit that's just making YouTube hits. I guarantee Alex Jones was a prop for him to get, like, YouTube money. Like, I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Like, the fact that it is 2019 and yes, 100% Trump was memed into presidency. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? He's getting stuff done. Whether you like it or not.
there are
He
some
is.
things that are happening. There are some things that are not. Stay tuned to the next Sprots Stakes and find out what they are.
Pew.
No,
Okay.
but we will be back next Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and interacting with us. It's so much more fun when we get to talk to you guys.
Yeah, we love when you chat.
Yeah, so keep chatting.
Okay,
We'll
bye.
see you next time.
I'm
Bye.
Glitter, and that's